Hey guys, just wanted to touch bases with you and let you know that I'm still about here. Haven't seen too much of you lately. I've just been very busy trying to do various bits and pieces, catch up with some work. So I've got lots and lots of things planned for this coming month in August. Especially if you're over at Patreon, I've got quite a number of videos which are going to be released, as I say, in August. I'm going to be doing a tribute to Peter Green, going to be taking a look at some Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. It's going to be a two-part lesson which is going to encapsulate all the rhythm parts of the beginning as well as all the lead parts. Hey Katie, how you doing? Great to see you. You're the first one up here. I haven't seen you in a little bit, Katie. Thanks for your donation. Hopefully you got my message and stuff like that. Hey Paul, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, that's great to see you too. So like I say, it's very difficult for me at the moment because I've got quite a lot of stuff on and the patron stuff is taking the priority. So if you're kind of missing not seeing too much of me and things like that, then I'm always kind of quite active over on Patreon because these are the folks who are helping me to continue make videos and all that kind of stuff. I've just released another one this morning over there, a Beatles song, Hide Your Love Away. It always goes down so well when I play it, so I thought I'd cover that one. That's now available, as I say, over at Patreon where you can watch that. I'm just in the process of working on Wish You Were Here, as I say, which is another great song. That's going to be a two-parter. We will look at the rhythm side of things and then all the lead side and all the licks that entails. So that's going to be another video coming your way. I'd also like to do a little bit of a tribute to Peter Green, who sadly passed away this week. He's done so many great songs, it's very difficult to know what to do there. So I will give that some thought. And as I say, I want to squeeze one of those into August, my August schedule with the videos. Yeah, obviously Need Your Love So Bad is definitely way up there. It's going to be between a couple of songs, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I know what you mean, Paul. It has got to, but there's another one which I really like of his, and I've forgotten the name of it now, typically, when I need to remember it, but I've forgotten it. But either way, look, if you're over at Patreon, you're going to be able to see that. Green Mile, great to see you from North Carolina. Oh, well. So, yeah, and the other thing to bear in mind is that I'm not sure if some of my videos are passing you by or slipping through the net or whatever, but hey Stephen, great to see you. Good one too. So yeah, like I say, I think a few of my videos are slipping through the net lately because I did do a lesson on JJ Cale's Call Me the Breeze, and ordinarily I'd get a whole load of views, but nobody's really turned out to watch it, so I'm not exactly sure what's going down there, whether it's not everybody's cup of tea or something, or whether it was just one that slipped through the net. But it's definitely worth a look if you haven't already seen that, okay? Because as I mentioned in the lesson, this style can be used for so many different songs, so definitely check it out if you haven't had a look at it already, okay? So that's JJ Cale, Call Me the Breeze. It's used in so many blues, so many kind of rock and roll and things like that. They've been slipping through my net. They've been slipping through your net, Katie. Yeah, I think it's just the kind of time, isn't it? You know, I was riding a real wave, I guess, around about a month ago. And hello, Oliver from Brazil. And the views, the patrons, everything was going real well. And then this month, everything's just dropped right out. All my views have dropped by half. My patrons, I haven't had a new patron in, I don't know, 10 days or something, which is all really unusual. So I don't exactly know what's happening, whether that's due to everybody, you know, going back to work and all those type of things and not as much free time on their hands. I mean, just, so I'm a little bit puzzled as to why that is, but nothing's going to stop me. You patrons are the ones who keep me going, so that's always going to happen. Okay, so Joe, I've just got hold of a compilation album of blues numbers, let me see this, from a wide spectrum of blues artists. I've covered Roy Bookbinder. It's an absolute beauty. Guys like Reverend Gary Davis. Yeah, Martin, I don't know, are you a patron or not? If you're not, I've done a whole ton of blues over on my Patreon page. You know, so if blues is your thing, there's absolutely no shortage of that over on my Patreon page, yeah? So Boomer, hey, check out Lungs East play, fantastic, all right, okay. Okay, tricky finger picking though. Yeah, Reverend Gary Davis is not an easy kind of person to play. Skint Joe, payday tomorrow, haha. Yes, exactly, yeah, Paul, as I say. Hello there, Daniela. It's nice to see you too. I've just done a Beatles song. I was just saying to all the folks here, I've just done a new Beatles song over on my Patreon. It's a shame you're not over there, Daniela. It'd be nice to see you there one of these days if you can make it. You'll check that out, Martin. Yeah, I do hope you do. I wasn't getting notified, Joe, that's all. Glad to see you today, though. And I'm glad to see you, Katie. I hope things are going all right for you, Katie. Don't forget, you can always touch bases with me over on Patreon, you know. Just drop me a line. It's great to hear from you guys and everything. Yes, please, Daniela. It'd be wonderful to have you on board at Patreon. Boomer, for sure, just found this by chance. That's no problem, Boomer. I usually do a few little broadcasts. Unfortunately, obviously people are kind of used to me doing a Joe show on a Friday periodically. You know, that's like kind of fortnightly. There isn't a Joe show tonight. I've got to have a kind of week off to catch up with some of my videoing and the lessons, because I want to just continually bring you new material and things like that. And we're going to be, you know, for anybody over at Patreon, it's very blues based, okay? But we also put all those things that I'm putting on YouTube, so all those popular choices as well end up on Patreon. So it's by no means just the blues things. Essentially what you're getting is my whole back catalogue, an entirety of like 6 years work, which is a hell of a lot of work. So that's what you get when you sign up over there. It's kind of over 300 lessons, or at least access to 300 lessons. So you're never going to go short. In fact, from my point of view, there's everything that you need there to become a really, really good guitarist. Whereas on YouTube, it's just kind of little bits and pieces really of everything that I do. You are very, very welcome, Moscow, for my lessons. As I say, if anybody wants to make my day and isn't already a patron, please head on over there. I don't like to bang on about it too much, but it's important for people to realise that that is what keeps me going, kind of doing the videos. It enables me the time, it frees up the time for me to spend the bulk of my time doing the lessons. So without your help, I couldn't have done all of this kind of stuff. So I'm very, very grateful to you all for doing that, because, you know, essentially, as I say, I couldn't do it without you. So what you do, Martin, is you just go to the link below the video and you'll see a link to Patreon. And, you know, essentially what I do, some people have all these different tiers. So a $5, a $10, a $15, a $25, whatever. And you get more access the more you pay. Well, I haven't structured my Patreon page in that way. I've just made it whatever you donate, you get all the material. And I'm doing it on the basis that if all people can afford is $5, then that's great. It's going to help me, okay? And you'll get access to everything. But if on the other hand, you know, you're a bit better off than that and you can afford $10 or $20 or whatever it is, then you can do that, you know, you could do that, you know, or instead. So it's entirely up to you. I just don't want to exclude anybody kind of just because of how much they're going to pay, because every patron really makes a difference to me. So don't want to bang on about it all too much, folks. I just wanted to say hello to you all, because it's been ages since I've done that, or at least a week. And I wanted to thank you all for watching the gig last week with Al and I playing. And there's also a link to that. If you haven't seen it, you can re-watch that gig. So I hope that your guitar playing's going okay. Don't forget, if you're a patron, you can always message me over there. And that, in fact, is the best thing to do, because I don't always get back to the YouTube stuff simply through time constraints. So if you're looking for a response, then, you know, get back to me. How long does the Patreon access last? Do we renew the subscription? Okay, Daniela, that's a great question, okay? So it's done on a monthly basis, yeah? So if you pay your kind of, let's say you choose the lowest tier because you're not very well off, you don't have much, then it's just $5 a month. And it's all very, very straightforward, you know? You just sign up, you pay your $5, and then that way you have a month's access. Now, one thing I do want to point out about it is that I had a lot of people for some reason just signing up for the day and getting as many links as they could and then unjoining, if you see what I mean, before they ever had to pay. So obviously that didn't make any sense from my point of view. So what happens now is you're charged from the moment that you join, because people just abused it really. And then you're charged on the first of the month. So today is not the greatest day to join, because what happens is you'll get charged today and tomorrow, okay? So if anybody's thinking of joining, always towards the beginning of the month is the best time. So tomorrow is the 1st, right? So obviously that'll be the best time for you to do it. Okay, so is that a door in the wall, like 5 foot in the air? No, it's a cupboard, Boomer. It's actually a cupboard. Okay, Daniela, I hope that explains it to you. So if you're going to come and join us over there, wait until tomorrow and then you won't pay twice. Some people don't mind paying twice because they have the money to do so, and you know, they say that's fine. So yeah, that's it, folks. I'll be back next week, next Friday. Okay, so that's a week today, 6 p.m. BST. That's UK time. I'll be back with you next Friday, 6 p.m. UK time with The Joe Show, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you all there. But in the meantime, take care, be safe, keep playing, and just remember that every time you pick up your guitar, you really are improving, whether it feels like or not. You are moving forward. So keep up the good work and pick up that guitar, even if it's only for 5 minutes. Take care, Daniela. Have a great day. And you all look after yourselves, folks. Thanks for joining me for this short broadcast, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. In the meantime, take care. Bye-bye.